It's late and I'm exhausted. I didn't really sleep the night before because I was very jittery and excited about the tournament. So for the sake of expediency, I do got to get this video out tonight so that my members can have access to it a day early. But for the sake of expediency, I'm just going to show the games that I played that were not on stream, which is actually not very many of them. Um, the Crow's Nest channel just obsessed over all my games, I guess, a lot. So this is my matches that you didn't see from Devastators 3 day number 2. Before we get into it, there's one thing I want to address, which is one of the games that I did play on stream. I played against Beast Mode, and I basically accidentally normal summoned a second time, and no one caught it for like 2 turns. So it created a messed up game state, and we like rewinded it in such a way that caused Beast Mode to like have not have an out to the Christia when he otherwise would have. Um, so I feel really bad about that whole situation because it was totally my fault for like screwing up and normal summoning a second time. Uh, I'm not gonna say that the judges. I don't know enough about judging to know how that should be handled. So I don't really know if Eris made the right call or not. I'm not an expert on that, but I feel really bad about what happened. Didn't No one wants to win like that. Um, so as a side note, you should all go check out Beast Mode's YouTube channel because he's actually got a channel here on YouTube. He's one of the best Edison players out there, so I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description. You should definitely go check out his content. Great if you like analysis of like top level competitive gameplay. Like I said, he's one of the best players, so got some really interesting gameplay over on his channel. Now we're just gonna quickly review the 2 games that I played that you can't find over on stream at the Crow's Nest channel. I'll probably link their channel as well. So the first one was actually a different game against Beast Mode where he destroyed me. Spoilers. So I think that Minecon may have been a bit of a misplay. I wasn't sure what zombie build he was on. I thought he might have been on like the Wella zombie thing with Ryko Hamster that he's playing on his channel, which is a pretty cool video. He did like a stream right before the tournament that I watched, and he played that deck on there. But I had the orange light there to convert, even if in a worst case scenario. So I felt like it wasn't a bad play to go for. Here, this would be fine, except he had Dark Armed and Dad, crazy card. It just completely turns games on their head like this. So I got kind of messed up by the Dark Armed Dragon there. From here, there's just not much we can do. I'm able to summon the Enrise, but he's got too much gas, so we're pretty much dead here. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. We can stay alive one more turn by searching a Battle Fader, but that's, it's not going to be enough. I don't know what we could even top deck in this situation. Pretty much nothing, so we're going to game number 2. And game number 2, I feel like I just, like, sacked horribly this game, honestly. With the RFTD, speaking of how Dad's one of the craziest cards in the format, RFTD is definitely up there, just insane. And, like, the fact that I hit the Christia here just means that the game ends, so pretty merciless sack there on my part, I'm not gonna lie. So game number 3 was an absolute slog. Oh my god. So he goes, attacks. We drop Gores. I'm doing a little bit fast with that Gores there. I hit over his turtle. Goes turtle into turtle. I made a misplay. I probably should have attacked with the Gores token first because it just gets run over anyway. So I just crashed it with the turtle so I could actually get over everything and clear his field. His hand's pretty good, so he can. Well, it's good at playing into my field anyway, either way, so he could probably have done something even if I hadn't messed up, but yeah, definitely a screw up on my part, so he's going to go Brianak. I fortunately have the brain control to try and play into this, so we go for the Colossal Fighter attack, but he's just going to out it. Then we end up in some weird stalemate situation this game. Yeah, because he doesn't want to like attack into Gores, and I run out of monsters, and I just like don't draw any monsters for several turns. So we're kind of just chilling here. Draw, pass, draw, pass, draw, pass. I finally draw something I feel like setting, so I set the Sangan, go for the Caius play, but he's got a lot of walls, so it's gonna be difficult to chew through. I search the orange light. He bottomless is kind of late there, but whatever. It's no big deal. I think he was lagging or something. He storms me, which sucks. I have the Gores, which is great. Here, I make a bit of a greedy gamble. I don't know. I feel like I had to go for it, because if you just wait around zombies, you're just like waiting to lose. The only card I lose to here is Mirror Force, and it's Mirror Force, so I lose. I'll cop to a bit of salt after this game. I was definitely mad. I wish I didn't have like such a bad attitude in the moment about things. I try not to get like too pissed off, and I usually get over it pretty quick. But I wish I could rein in the salt just like a tiny bit. Like I'm nowhere near the saltiest person that plays this format, but yeah, it was definitely. I was mauling pretty hard about that Mirror Force, not gonna lie. But Beast Mode gonna clobber me there in that game. So here's the other game that wasn't caught on stream. This was a rematch versus the Makata guy, who was the only one who beat me yesterday. So definitely interesting. He goes for the Lila. Maybe he should have just set Hamster. I'm not sure why I decided to Lila. I guess he's afraid of Decree. He knows it could be Decree. And Decree would be really good against just flipping it preemptively against the Judgment. But it's just the Dust Shoot, so yeah, pretty good for us. We're going to flip attack. Fortunately, he didn't Judgment the summon of my Recruiter, which, I mean, Judgmenting the flip summon of a Recruiter would be a ballsy play in that situation. I totally understand why he didn't do it, even if it would have been a little bit awkward for me. So we have Orange Light to clear the Hamster. Opponents, it's Raikou. They actually Raikou the Trooper here, which is kind of insane. Then the Avarice. This Machina deck, there were like 2 of these in top 12, I think. I'm not a huge fan of it. It feels like it's playing like the mill stuff in a deck where the milling's not very good, just so you can play Avarice in a deck where Avarice isn't very good either. So I'm not sure I understand it, but it did pretty well. I mean, two of them ended up in top cut somehow. So I do have to eat a card getting ripped out of my hand here to take his Fortress. But I shouldn't have put this Dragon attack. Leaving the Dragon attack legit lost me the game. Because we get hit Fortress and then he Avarice, and then he just draws a... He needs a monster with 1600 or more attack, and he did draw one. So game 1, it really felt like I should have won that somehow, but I don't know. Felt like that playing against him yesterday. I'm not sure what I did wrong. Here I Torrential. I think that was a pretty good Torrential. I'm glad I went for that. He goes for Warrior Late attack, and then does he hold on? No, he's just setting the Book of Moon, like bluffing Gores. I just hit with Honest. Like we're totally fine with it being Gores. The Fossil Dyna is gonna mean we can't drop any of our Faders, which is a little rough. Here I Brain Con here. And, like, I was convinced at this point that it was Solemn Judgment, I think. Because I feel like it's a no-brainer to Book of Moon there, but actually he didn't. I guess if you Book of Moon, then when it flips up, your Fortress dies. Okay, yeah, that makes... Sorry, I'm really tired, in case you couldn't tell. I haven't slept in some time. Probably contributed to some of my sloppiness today, but... Opponent goes for Avarice. I think they just kind of awkwardly draw some more normal. So I think they find a bottomless. Yeah, and this deck plays a ton of normal summons so that like your Avarice can be live more with your Raikou milling. I don't know. It's just like strikes me as a weird combination of stuff. So we go Dim Alkid over, and he sets Warrior Lady. We just hit in, it's fine. We set the... No, I negate it. Okay. At this point, I guess I figure that... Okay, we don't have any fairies, so I'm just like, the Christia's not going to be live anytime soon. He goes for game with the Brain, but I do have the Fader. So we crash... No, wait, I Honest over, and then flip Decree main phase 2 to summon Kai's Banish Battle Fader. Okay. That was a clean way of ending that game. Yeah, here's the game where you mega bricked. I'm not sure what all these dinos are for, to be honest. I guess if like I set a recruiter, you can hit over it with Dino, and that's pretty good. But I don't know if it's justified to side in 3 Dinos. Like I knew he was doing it, which is why I was on this triple Book of Moon stuff. I probably wouldn't have otherwise brought that card in, but I'm like, there's triple fossil Dino, so I don't want to get like memed by that. And here I just get super aggressive. After I see him do this, I know he doesn't have Gores, so I just go for game. Because no shot you do that if you have Gores. Like, so very unfortunate the opponent just kind of breaking there. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video. Like I said, deck profile incoming later this week for sure. I know a lot of you are probably hyped to see the final list, so I'll be sure to get that out soon. Peace out.